Hey everyone, welcome back to the Matt Steinway Car Cam. You know, today I hope it's light enough in here, the sun's only just coming up, but I wanted to touch on a topic that I've noticed more than anything, and it's success prospecting. I really feel that I see agents, many agents, not utilize their success prospecting well enough. And what I mean by that is, when a house sells, let's say it's your listing and it sells, I really think that you should have a standard format on what happens every time a property sells that's of use. And what I mean by that is, it's more than just sending a whole lot of DLs out with sold on it and hope somebody calls in. If you've gone to the effort of finding a listing, managing a listing, selling a listing, you want to squeeze as much as you can out of that opportunity. Because I find most of the time, opportunities, it's trying to find the opportunity in each event and wring that out as much as you can to find the next listing. So let's say a property sells and it's your listing, and it doesn't even matter if it's not. I'll share that with you in a minute. But you should be door knocking 10 by 10 by 20, so 10 either side of the home and 20 across the road, minimum. I would probably door knock the whole street, just to let people know. And even the next street after that as well. Ring it out. You want to ring out as much opportunity as you can from the opportunity. Obviously, letterbox drop the area, and don't just do a street or two where it is. I would do half of the suburb, really. Then I would cold call, and I would cold call the street, the next street, the next street, probably most of the suburb. That's your next lot of prospecting for the next, 4 or 5 days at least, cold calling, I mean. Sometimes I see agents say, oh, what will I call about? You've really got, that's what I mean. Just calling a street, it takes, I don't know, an hour or two at the most. Half of them aren't home, and agents say, okay, well, I've cold called that street, and just to let them know about the sold, and then they don't do any more. It's craziness. It takes a lot of work to find the next listing. It takes a lot of contact. If you think about it, to become a household name takes somewhere between 9 and 12 contacts first for them to start to become your friend. Then after that, I think a household name is probably another 9 or 12 contacts after that. So you try and go around your whole area the best part of 25 times. It takes years. It takes absolute years to have opportunities or reasons to call these people and touch base with them and see them and contact them. So I guess the purpose of this video is to have your radar up. Have your radar up and open, always looking for what more can you do to touch base with your area in a meaningful way. Because there's nothing more powerful than contacting people with a reason. And what I mean by that reason is success reasons. Everyone wants to hear about them. Quite often I'll sell a house in one part of the suburb or the area that I work, and I'll be cold calling the other side just to let them know there's a property a few streets around that we've just sold. I just wanted to let you know it just sold for $550,000. I was wondering if you had any thoughts of selling. That's if I was asking them if they wanted to sell. Sometimes I just say, look, I just wanted to let you know that the suburb's active. It really depends on how much you've spoken to the people before and what type of information that you give to them in terms of, do you ask them if they want to sell, or do you just give them the information? Most of the people I speak to these days, I just give them information because I've asked them if they wanted to sell probably 100 times before. And they know that they'll ring me if they want to sell, most of the time. So guys, I just wanted you to be aware of, really look for those opportunities. I've always had an idea that I've never done myself. I've never really needed to do it, or I could have probably done it very easily, but I just never did it. But I reckon it's gold in terms of having reasons to contact people. When another agent sells a property in the street, let's say whatever street, you name it, and there's an agent that sells a property there, I reckon I wanted to print up little cards just saying, just keeping you informed, a property at number or whatever, a property just down the road from you is sold. something along the lines of a property just down the road from you is sold, just keeping you updated. I'll ring through your street tonight to let you know details. Something like that. That's a little card that you drop off, and obviously you would ring the next night, and then you could ring them and say, and obviously your area specialist, Matt, and then when you ring the next night, you just say, look, I'm just keeping you informed. As you know, I'm the area specialist, so I just want to let you know there's a property down the road that sold for $580,000. Sometimes they'll probably ask, oh, did you sell it or not? And say, no, of course, no, we didn't sell it. Another agent sold it, but obviously I just wanted to keep up to date with the activity in the area because it's very important in terms of how it affects your investment. Something along those lines, and I reckon that's a great idea, just my opinion. So have a structure when things are sold or just listed that allows you to wring as much opportunity out of the event as possible. If you do that every single time, you won't need to call people and ask, just have you any thoughts of selling, because you haven't got anything else to ask them. There is so much opportunity, guys, in your patch, and we're going to talk about lots more of it, but I just wanted to touch base about that structure. Think about it today if you don't have one. What is your structure if you just list a property or just sell a property? But I don't mean just a few calls and just a few letters. It's more than that. See where it is, come up with something that's eventful for you and allows you to get the most out of each and every day. All right, everyone, I hope you get a lot out of today, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. See ya.